Hey everyone, oops, I just wiggled that, so let me fix it. Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I actually have my contacts in. I'm still in my pajamas because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I can do what I want. Anyway, I got this beautiful thing in the mail. As you can see, I have been touching it, I've been looking at it, but I have not used it. So this is my first impression video of it. So first things first, I'm gonna just jump right in. I'm going to prime my lids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This one is in the shade Sin, I think is what it's called. I don't know, it's a champagne-y shade. So I just wanted to try it. I do love this eye primer. Sorry, I have the hiccups. So I'm just gonna give this a shot. So this is my first impression. I won't really say that this is a review because I want to try out all the shades and stuff, and I will not be able to try every single shade on my lid, you know, in one look. So I won't say this is a review. This is my first impression. I'm not going to do anything else to my face just because I don't want this to be a super long video. I do plan on being pretty detailed in what I am feeling, you know, my first time using this. I'm just going to put a little bit more on this eye because I feel like it's not even. So as you can see, I am battling some skin issues here. Pretty red, pretty blotchy. I have had some breakouts. I am trying, you know, a different skin routine. Like I said in my skincare video, I appreciate you guys asking me questions, and you know, a lot of people like on my Facebook and stuff have said that my skin looks really clear. You know, just everyday life changes your skin. So if you haven't seen that skincare video, it is on my channel, and I do plan on doing some updates and stuff to it just because, you know, our skin is forever changing. So how I feel will probably be forever changing, and stuff I use will be changing. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of brushes that I know I'm gonna be using. I have cleaned my brushes, you guys, so there's that. I really want to use this e.l.f. Stardust Glitter Eyeliner. It's in the shade Pink Opal. I just bought this over the weekend and I just wanted to try it. So I do want to kind of try that. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. So that's why I haven't, you know, done my face or anything. I am going to do my little tape trick. A disclaimer, if you don't know Jeffree Star or you don't know anything about his palette, some of his colors, I can look them up later, some of his colors are pressed pigment. I know for sure that the red shade you're kidding is, and what that means is it's not just like eyeshadow formula, you know, put into a color. It's actual red pigment or blue pigment, whatever you want to use if you ever see like a pressed pigment. And it's just literally pressed so that you get the full pigmentation of it. Now by FDA standards, it's not technically eye safe. And they only have to say that because if you have sensitive skin or you don't prep your lid or any number of reasons, like for example, the red shade could stain your eyes. So before you buy this product, you know, don't go off my opinion or anything. Do your own research, know what your skin can handle. If you have sensitive skin, I would maybe, before you go doing a full-blown red Valentine's look next year or something, do your research. Make sure it doesn't stain your skin. Do a little test or something. Make sure you don't have an allergic reaction to it because everybody's different. And you know, if I say, oh yeah, this was great, and then you guys get skin stained, then I look like a liar, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So I'm just being honest. So I'm just opening this up. If you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. You literally have so many colors. I know that this is coming up pretty yellow just because of the lighting that I have, but it's definitely not yellow. It's more like a transitional shade. So it does come with this cute little protector that has all the names on it. I know a lot of people put theirs up here. I think I'm gonna cut these out and glue them underneath the thing. So this is gonna take me some time to get used to these names and stuff, so just bear with me. first things I'm gonna do, since I've already prepped my lid, is I'm just gonna grab my shader brush. You guys know that this is a never-ending journey on how I store my brushes. I have yet another Similac can. All my Soar Formula babies out there. I have using this. I'm just gonna grab my little shader brush, and I really want this one. I can hear my kid crying. Sorry, it's like a mom instinct. So I've already prepped my lids. So I'm gonna jump into the very first shade, which is Canvas, and it's like a really pretty, it looks pretty pigmented. It did have a little bit of fallout, you guys. That's not a deal breaker for me. So I'm just gonna try to see, since it's the first time I've dunked in it, if you guys can see it. You can see a little bit powdery, a little bit of fallout. That's not a deal breaker for me. For some people it is. I just got that on my shirt. So let me get back in focus here. Oops, too bright there. I'm just gonna tap off a little. It is a little powdery, and I'm just gonna set this just so that I have a nice even base to work with. Now the eyeshadow primer I did use, it is like a gold shimmery, so this is just gonna turn this into like a shimmery color, but I'm just gonna set all over and just kind of like wiggle my brush back and forth, make sure David! Hang on. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm just grabbing the shade Canvas. I'm just putting it on my lid all over just to make a nice, even little transitional shade. You know, it's so nice to grab my brushes and know that they're gonna put down the color that I want to put down. Because if you guys have watched my other recent videos, I did kind of neglect my brushes a little. I didn't clean them. So I ended up with some weird looking stuff, but that's in the past. We're here now. I did get a couple of new brushes over the weekend, so I'm pretty excited to use those. So I just put Canvas down. So far it feels pretty smooth, looks pretty even. It's not patchy or anything, so that is good. I'm going to dip into this dark green shade right here. That's called Daddy. I'm just gonna use the same packer brush. I don't know why green. I guess my St. Patrick's Day look really has me shook. All right, so you can see I did just pick it up on the same brush, pretty pigmented, and I'm just gonna start packing that on. I love this color. It's like a emerald. Ooh, do a little, oh, good thing I don't have makeup on. Grab a little more. I really want it pigmented, kind of do like a little wing liner, but with a shadow. Poor thing. This is new for me. Just do the same on the other side. I wish that I had like, oh, that's not the same. I'm sorry. I'm just like listening to what's happening in the kitchen. I like this. Now I am just gonna start doing my whole lid. Don't worry, you guys. That was just really fun. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like I just got so excited about this. I totally had something else planned, and then this came in the mail, and I just had to use it tonight. I just had to try it out. I totally, what's the word? Stan. I don't know if I'm using that right. James Charles. I think it's super cool that he's the first boy to be on the cover Girl magazine. I didn't find out about him until then, but I know he was kind of big before, and obviously that's why they gave that to him. I'm trying to make sure these are even. I don't think that they are, but it's fine. So, I really like him. I think that he's, you know, really cares about his followers and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So, I have the shade Daddy all over my lids. Oh, hi Daddy. And I'm just gonna grab my little Wet n Wild blending brush. I'm gonna jump into this lighter green shade. It's called Social Blade. And I am gonna tap that off a little bit. And I'm just gonna, blend on top of that dark green. That is so pretty. Ooh. I like using green eyeshadow. I had never really used a green eyeshadow until my St. Patrick's Day look, which I didn't film that for YouTube. I put it on my Facebook, and I got quite a good response from it. But I love the way it makes my eyes look. So my mom has really pretty like blue-gray eyes. My dad has hazel eyes. So I do have a little bit of like a greenish gold in my irises. And so when I wear green shirts or a green eyeshadow, it really, really makes them a really cool color. So I'm just gonna lean forward so you can see that blend though, girl. And as you can see, I'm basically placing half my brush outside of the green that I already put down, half my brush in, so that I get that color, but I also blend and I also get the separate color. So who do you guys follow on YouTube besides me? Do you follow any beauty people? Am I the only beauty person that you follow? I wouldn't consider myself a beauty person, but you know, I'm trying. But yeah, do you guys follow anybody else? You have some people you want to recommend? I really try to do a good job following people back. But if I haven't done so, you know, subscribe to my channel and I will subscribe to yours. If you have any ideas that you want me to try, let me know. I love new ideas, guys. I really do. So so far am really loving these green colors. I'm just going back and forth. I'm not going to put any more green. I'm just really making sure that these are blended to filth, as they say. I am actually going to pick up a little bit of green just right here. Okay, all over, I guess. This is so pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a different blending brush. I'm gonna jump into this yellow shade, and it's called B. And I'm gonna use that ever so slightly up here just to blend out the greens. Now, I do think that B is one of the pressed pigments. Like I said, I'm just gonna go right on top of that green and just, I'm gonna dust it off a little more. I do think that B is one of the pressed pigments in this palette. Don't quote me on that because I probably should have done my research, but like I said, I was so excited to use this that I just like jumped right in. So I'm just using B to blend that out. I'm doing kind of the same thing, just like going over it, but also going above it so that you can kind of see the graduation of colors. I think that this is so cute. And I love James's little tag, you know, unleash your inner artist. Like, you guys have seen the looks that I've been doing. They're mostly neutral looks that, you know, anybody can try. I guess I call them beginner looks. But I like that he, you know, made something that anyone can use. If you've never done makeup before, you have those safe colors that you can create any look from. This is so pretty. love this. Oh, I'm gonna go back into Social Blade, and I'm just going to lightly go in between, just so I make sure that I don't lose that lighter green color. It's all about the blend. All about how you get the colors to kind of marry each other. So I don't want to lose it, you know? Wow, I can honestly say just right now, like, I love the way this is looking. This is so beyond beautiful, and it's one of the very first, like, brighter eyeshadow looks. I don't really have a lot of fallout right here. I don't really have any right here. So I can say that so far, I'm not having any bad luck with that. I really think that they're really creamy. Oh, I like them. I am so digging these. I just like them so much. So yeah, let's see. I like him giddy with what else to do. All right, I'm just gonna jump in with, this is an e.l.f. brush. I'm just gonna grab that, and I'm gonna jump into, oh, actually first, I'm gonna take these off. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up. Ugh, without foundation on, that really does stick to you. Oh, that's why I use it though. So I just grabbed Daddy on that shade, and I'm just going to take that under my lash line and start working on getting those together. I personally don't like going all the way into my inner corner. I am just gonna wiggle right here to not make it look so. Sometimes when I go all the way in to my inner corner, my eyes water really bad. So because I haven't used this shadow before, I am just gonna try to play it safe. I like it. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more, tap it off. And I'm gonna grab my little Ulta pan. Just try to get as much of that off as I can. Go into Social Blade. And just go right underneath, just to match what I did up top. I tap it off anywhere. On my, like, finger, on my mirror, on my desk. It's not a desk, it's a toolbox, but. And I feel like my eye shape isn't really made for like these lower lash line stuff, but I want my look to feel completed. I'm gonna go get way more of these brushes. This is so cute. I'm just gonna jump into B, tap that off, and go right under that green. I'm sorry that it's so quiet in the background. I thought that I could get away with playing music, you know, by just playing it on my TV, but my time-lapse video, I used the song Amber by 311, and I got a copyright claim, so I didn't use that, and I just played it for my TV. Well, then I got another copyright claim saying that my video has been blocked in certain countries because you can hear Uptown Girl playing in the background. So I just turned it all off, because I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want my stuff to, oh, sorry. I don't want my stuff to get in trouble. I am kind of not loving how sharp this line is, so I'm just gonna gently drag. Actually, I'm silly. I'm gonna grab a really clean blending brush and just kind of not make it as harsh. Ooh. Sorry guys. This is so crazy. I've never ever done a look like this. I am gonna take my original packer brush and go back into Daddy. Golly guys, I'm a mess. But I will tell you, it's so much easier to grab my brushes when they fall now that I have my contacts. So I'm just gonna jump back into Daddy, and I'm just gonna pack that down here just to make sure I didn't lose any of the pigmentation. Ugh, and plus I just love the way they feel. They're so smooth. Oh, they're so good. That one has a little bit more fallout, but with darker shades, in my experience, they usually do. Okay, so I just did that. Let's see. So, let me grab my little brush that I love to do my inner corner highlight with. It's short, so it like fell down in here. I tried to keep it standing up. I need to figure out, oh wait, if you guys have any recommendations on what you use to keep your brushes like standing up, please let me know because your girl's struggling. So I'm going to go into this second shade in the palette, Ring Light, and a lot of people use this for inner corner highlight. I know a lot of people also use the shade Face as a highlighter, so I will try that. I'm just going to spritz my brush. Like I always see people wet their brush first and then dip into it, but I like to spray it afterwards. I don't know, I like it better. So I am just going to work that in my inner corner. Oh, to die for. I tried to spray it like right here because then it gets all weird. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm gonna add more. I'm not gonna wet it again, but that is, as James Charles would do, sister snatched. Now, I am quickly going to finish off this look with some mascara. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes, you guys, just because I know, like, my daughter Lily is, I think, getting her third tooth, so she's been pretty unhappy lately. I just don't want to leave David in there by himself to deal with it. Not deal with it, I guess that's the wrong word, but, you know, I don't want to leave him by himself because I know she can be a real handful, and he only gets a little bit of time with her because he works a little far from home, so he has like a 2-hour commute to and from home with traffic, and so he only gets a few hours with her, so I don't want his few hours to be spent with her like crying and stuff when it could be spent like watching videos and having dinner together. So yeah, I'm just gonna put mascara on for this, plus I don't want my lashes to hide all this beautiful work I just did. I so far am very, very pleased with this James Charles palette. I think it's very pigmented. I think the payoff is really good. I think that they're good quality, they're smooth. I really am excited to try more looks with them. I'm just going with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and hitting these bottom lashes real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna line my eye. I'm just gonna do this. I feel like it makes my eyes look crazy. So I'm just gonna get close to you guys for a second. Here's my look. I love the way that if you put ring light up next to these, it kind of gives it like a green cast. But as you can see, I don't have too much fallout. I don't really have any patchiness. I love the way these all blended together. They're just so smooth and so nice. And this is only the third Morphe palette I've tried. This is my first one that I you know, really wanted. My boyfriend got me the Jaclyn Hill palette 2 years ago. I love that palette. As you guys can see, I use it all the time. I was just really excited to get this because I felt like these colors would help me jump out of my comfort zone, do some things that I'm not really used to. Like, I don't think I've ever worn a yellow eyeshadow, ever in my life, and I love it. So let me know what you think about this video. What do you think about this eye look? Give me some tips, give me some ideas, leave a comment. I mean, you could tell me that you hate me, and as long as you're leaving a comment, I don't care. I hope you don't hate me, but you know, if you want to see something, if you have any like looks that you want me to try with the James Charles palette, just let me know, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.